welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, today I'm gonna be blow drying my hair, trying out the infamous Revlon brush that all the girlies are using. TikTok, and I guess even before TikTok, everybody knew about these. And I'm just late to the game. I actually just got myself this as a little Christmas present, so I'm gonna try it out today. So I'm just pulling it out this box. It comes all wrapped up. Obviously you got your instructions, and I think I've mentioned this before, but y'all know I don't really read instructions like that, so we're just gonna wing it, you know? We go off the vibes. Nice big barrel. These are what the brush teeth are looking like, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I have been blow drying my hair just with a regular paddle brush. I used to do the round brush, and I just can't do that no more for whatever reason. I guess it's like an acquired skill, or you know, something you get used to doing. I've already basically detangled my hair. I'm also going to be trying this K18 bond builder. It's like a repair bond treatment leave-in. Technical leave-in molecular repair mask is what it says, but I'm going to be putting that in my hair. I haven't used it yet. And then also this Color Wow Dream Coat. It's supposed to help fight humidity, and I'm not gonna lie, I've used it a couple of times and don't really see a difference. Granted, I do live in, you know, a very humid place. With this, it says that you're supposed to shampoo your hair and not condition. Put this in, let it sit for 4 minutes before you start styling. So I'm gonna apply this to my hair. It's like in small amounts. And I didn't condition my hair. I just shampooed it and detangled it really well, which I was surprised with how easily it detangled, because as we know, I like to use that Aussie Miracle Moist, and it just gives so much slip. So today I was just using shampoo and then water, and I mean, it wasn't too bad, so not gonna complain about that. So we're starting off with my hair sectioned into 4 parts. I've already had the K18 sitting in my hair for 4 minutes. So now I'm just spraying in the Color Wow to help with that humidity. Well, it's supposed to help the humidity, still to be determined. This is like my second time using it. So we'll see how it works out this time. Just taking my Tangle Teaser and going through my hair, making sure it's completely detangled. The blow dryer brush does have 3 settings. It has the cool, the low, and the high, very similar to a regular blow dryer. So I initially had it on low, and I turned it up to high because I was like, okay, my hair can take this. It's not that hot or that much heat. So once I started to blow dry, I noticed that it was just gliding through my hair, which I was really excited about. As you guys can see, it's just whipping through. I wasn't too worried about creating barrel curls at this moment. I was just trying to make sure that my hair was getting thoroughly blow dried. And something that I realized was that this thing does actually get really hot. You guys can see me get a little nipped right here when my face is like, ooh, yeah. So I did kind of burn myself a little bit. And I burnt myself a couple of more times throughout this process. Like, just be careful with it when you have your hand like on the comb part. Because I clearly didn't learn my lesson the first time, so I burnt myself again. And to make matters worse, I burnt myself a 3rd time, which I included in here just so that you guys can see for laughs, because how many times do I need to burn myself to realize that this thing is hot? Like, girl, this is your 3rd time getting burnt, and look at me getting surprised again. I honestly can't with myself. But yes, please be careful when you have your hand like near the teeth part of this brush. You see, I learned that time, so I started to just put both of my hands around the actual wand portion, and that seemed to work a little bit better. Once I felt like this was blow dried, I just took my hair, twisted it up, put it to the back, and then went on to the next section. So I'll be fast forwarding through the rest of this process, pretty self-explanatory. One thing that I do want to mention is that I'm starting off the same way that I detangle my hair, starting off at the ends of my hair and then just slowly working my way up to my roots. There's not a lot of pulling, basically just as if you're brushing normally. If there's any tension and you see like tension in my face, it's just because this brush is really hot.
Once I started to get a little more of a hang of the motion, I was able to start that round brushing like near my roots, and I'm not too worried about it being like super blown out straight because I am going in with a flat iron afterwards.
All right, y'all, let me try to position y'all a little bit better. As you can see, that was super quick. I'm so shocked right now, especially because of how my length and my density, like the thickness of my hair, it usually takes me so long to blow dry it, and it's got movement. Like, it is nice and light, it doesn't feel stiff. My ends do need to be cut. I'm gonna have my mom trim my ends because they just need it, so it looks straggly, that's why. But just the quickness of how that was, like, I am so shocked right now. My hair, I probably will pass through it like just a couple more times on the low setting because I do feel a slight bit of moisture still in here. And I want to get as much moisture out of it as possible. That way when I go to straighten it, it's good. I don't want to straighten on like any sort of dampness. Okay, so I went back in just to make sure that all of my hair was completely dry. I just used it on the low setting and just brushed through a couple of times, tried to get a little closer to my roots. I got some dandruff going on. I got to take care of that, okay? Because we don't want to be looking flaky. But just to give you a 360. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, woo. Yes, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with that. I love how easy that was. You know how usually like if you blow dry, if you using like the paddle brush, your arms are hurting. It didn't hurt. Now the one thing I will say, I know I mentioned it already, but this thing gets hot, and anywhere you put your hand near the bristles, I feel like it's easier to control it there, but it burns. So don't burn yourself, because I feel like I did a little bit. I mean, I'm not actually burnt or anything like that, but you know, it's a little nip and it was hot and it hurt. So I'm either gonna try to maybe hold up here if I need some control, or like you guys saw, I was just going through my ends, kind of like this doesn't hurt, but anything when you're starting to do the round brushing does. Because I have that type 4 hair texture, I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to actually get the blow dried. I'm just blow drying my hair. I'm not trying to get the blown out look, because I think for my hair type, I'm gonna need to put some real heat on here. Like, I'm gonna have to flat iron it, essentially. But if you're just trying to blow out your hair to do any sort of like natural styles, twist outs, or braid outs, or anything like that, this is the truth. And I don't think I will ever use a regular blow dryer just because of how quick this was. It saved me a lot of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually flat iron my hair and show y'all what that looks like when I just, you know, have it pressed out. All right, y'all, so clearly I dropped the ball. I done went out and everything, but this is my hair. And yes, so this is what my hair looks like after I have pressed it. As you can tell, I've already went somewhere, so I kind of just curled it, got that blowout look. It is very voluminous. Let me give you like a full 360. Lots of body, lots of movement, and yeah, I usually don't do a side part. I'm very much a middle part girl, but I just decided to do a side part today because why not? So clearly it held up pretty well. It's a little cooler outside. Let me see what the humidity is, because that plays a big factor. 48 degrees, 46% humidity. Usually, and the crazy thing is, like, my hair the curls dropped a lot, okay, like it did, but it still looks really good. So I guess the key to a good hair day, a good blowout and or press, is a good blow dry. So clearly the blow dryer was doing its thing. So if you guys want like a tutorial on how I actually straighten my hair, I don't do it often. I think this is my third time back to back doing it, just because I've been straightening it for the winter season. It's just been a lot easier for me to manage, but I do typically keep my hair curly. I'm not super worried about heat damage. I mean, because I keep my hair curly most of the time and I make sure to deep condition, and I pretty much take care of it. It's just all about taking care of your hair and making sure that you are using like heat protectant. But yes, this is the Matrix Total Results Mega Sleek heat protectant that I use, and I've never had any issues with it. So I'm tired. So I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for all the love that you give, all the love that you show. Like I said, any videos that you guys want to see hair related, I'm just now kind of starting to dive into more hair content, which you seem to be liking. Just let me know. So if you guys have any suggestions on videos, comment down below. Like if you like this video, subscribe so you can be a Vacay Baes, share, give me some exposure, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya.